Okay, everybody, we are back with Under the Golden Gate TV and our very special guest tonight. Everyone, big round of applause for OJ Patterson. I always get confused between you and someone else. So,
who might that be?
I guess that leads me to my first question. Did your parents deliberately name you after a double murderer?
I love my parents. They're very intelligent people, but they can't see the future. I was born in 88. That happened in 94.
Oh.
So there was a weird time on the playground where I didn't know what anybody was talking about. But I think we've bounced back. I think there's a few OJs that have taken it back.
Orenthal James?
I'm Orenthal James. But
is OJ Simpson Orenthal James?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Very good.
He's from here. That's why.
He's from Oakland?
He's from like the San Francisco Bay Area.
So, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that brings me to my next question. You are out in Oakland doing a comedy show at the Stork Club.
Yes.
How's that going?
It's going crazy. It's the weirdest experience I've ever had.
Is Oakland cooler than San Francisco?
Oakland has more poor alcoholics
That's where I
per
live.
capita that come to my show. I'm sure there's places that could match Oakland, but they don't come to my show. So
They don't?
no, they're kind of you make a real decision whether you live on one side of the bridge or not, and Oakland people come to my show, so I have to give the people what they want.
Which is a poor alcoholic.
Well, at Stork Club, I don't think anyone else in the city does this, but it's like a shot and a beer is $5, which
Wow, that's cheap.
it's perfect if you just want to see bad comedy, good comedy.
That's right.
Bad comedy, good comedy. No, it's. I didn't choose Oakland. There just happened to be a lot of abandoned warehouses and empty rock clubs that just needed entertainment, and I knew the right people, so that's why I'm
comedians are kind of like bacteria.
there. Yeah.
They move in and
They're pretty bad. They dark, damp. Yeah.
Yep.
Bacteria.
And
But
they move in and then they just like chew all the shit down and hopefully turn it into something where something beautiful one day might grow.
yeah. Well, you need fertilizer to make vegetables grow.
And we are
shit.
we are shit.
Pretty
Comedians
much shit.
are shit.
Which is this is really sad.
Well, I mean that's why we work so hard to make other people happy. So this brings me to another question: is that you recently bring in a special set of rules for the Stork Club,
Yes.
where you at the start you walk in, you sit above all the other comedians,
Yes.
and you tell them that they are not allowed to use the words.
You can't say in a pejorative way, bitch, faggot, or tranny.
But you get to say them.
In explaining the rules, I can explain it, but not. I don't say it afterwards. I'm not afraid of the words.
All I'm saying is, don't you find it maybe somewhat hypocritical that you put yourself above the comedians and say bitch, tranny, faggot, but when the comedians are above the audience, suddenly it becomes inappropriate to use those pejoratives?
I'm a comedian. Of course I'm hypocritical.
You're a bad man.
I am a very bad man.
Yep.
But I think that there are natural words that just create nothing but chaos, especially for me as a comedy promoter / open mic host. And I can't deal with that anymore. I can't let that be the norm. I can't allow words that people consider to be slightly okay to just be thrown around with vitriol in my safe space. I want everybody to have the opportunity to have a good haven, because it's a community there. We're not there to just tell jokes. I want everybody to feel like they're a part of the show, that they are the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have some fans here. Where is the Stork Club actually located?
Stork Club is located on Telegraph Street between 23rd and 24th Street in Oakland, the uptown area.
Yep. Courting Comedy.
Mm-hmm.
This is your online blog,
Yes.
and this is a part of Sylvan Productions
It's a part of me, and I'm a part of Sylvan Productions. I didn't start the blog
with Sylvan
with
Productions.
Sylvan Productions in mind. We just happen to be a nice little like Wu-Tang Clan outfit where we all do different stuff and we all come together and
The
love
Wu-Tang Clan of comedy.
it. We are the Wu-Tang Clan of comedy.
And you guys ain't nothing to fuck with?
We're nothing to fuck with. If you can imagine the audacity and power of someone like Amy Miller with the debauchery of Keith D, that's pretty much Sylvan Productions in its
So for people
cohesion.
out there, these people that he just mentioned,
Completely different people.
but they're nobodies.
They're nobodies yet. I feel like Sylvan, because we love each other's comedy so much, we boost each other up, and thus we'll probably get somewhere because
Amy Miller is a ticket saleswoman, and Keith D'Souza is an alcoholic who is only known for showing his penis on stage.
yeah, a couple of times.
Yeah. And also
He also drank perfume once in front of me. He thought it was alcohol. What a guy.
Thank you. Yes, he did. He drank perfume thinking it was an alcohol. He was also the only person I've ever known to call a prostitute's bluff. She said, "I will give you oral sex if you show me your penis."
Mm-hmm.
By that stage, his penis was already out. And she said, "No, I'm not going to be a part of this."
Ironically, he has a bachelor's degree in mathematics. Like he can do our taxes. He's just too drunk to do so.
he's a tragedy. Ah, beautiful. This is how comedians are. It's disgraceful. So you were living in the Richmond house.
Yes.
And you were telling me something. What was it like? There is it's sort of like a comedy frat house located in the Richmond district of San Francisco, where you have 20 comedians living under one roof.
Well, we have so many people that there are openings for closets as housing situations. So Colin lives in a closet. Zeke used to live in a closet. They were reputable areas in the place, but basically there was about 15 that included the people from Turkey. We had some Turkey visitors there.
And was it ever awkward when you bring your girlfriend over?
I made it awkward. It wasn't awkward until we started having loud, rough sex, and then it was awkward.
Because you had all the other desperate, horny comedians happening to walk into your room right at that point in time.
Sometimes dogs too. Sometimes
dogs.
Just curious people. It was one of the situations of being so close to the kitchen that you're just like, oh, I might make a snack. I might try to figure out why there is a horror movie happening behind OJ's room, and then they come in and it'd be terrible. Well, not terrible for me, but terrible for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you just said, but okay.
I live in Oakland now, so.
All right. So if people want to get in contact with you,
Yes.
so you're very supportive of other comics within the thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Within the
supportive of you
community.
too. You're very funny.
Yeah. As are you. If people want to come out, they want to see what you're about, they want to see what you're doing, what's the best way? Go online, come down to the Stork Club?
Basically, the hub of all my experiences is courtingcomedy.com. Right now we have a very fabulous individual by the name of Matt Gupser, and he's pretty much curating all the shows that are happening in the Bay Area right now.
Speaking of hunky Jesus,
Oh my God, he's the hunkiest Jesus!
we will have to put him in touch with Sister Roma for the Easter Day
Right?
celebrations. He is the hunkiest Jesus I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's like a rock.
Yep.
He's like Ford. So that is my main place, but also go to sylvanproductions.com because we're doing cool stuff all the time.
So sylvanproductions.com or courtingcomedy.com.
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
I mean, yeah.
That's the address, courtingcomedy.com.
Yes. Why are you so incredulous about this?
I
It's the internet. You realize how the internet works? www.something.com.
So that's the World Wide Web. Can you give that address one more time?
If you want to see me specifically, find me at cordioncomedy.com. That links me to the Twitter and whatnot of my own personal stuff. If you want to find the group that is making the best comedy in the Bay Area, aside from Under the Studios,
Yep.
under the Golden Gate Studios, find us at sylvanproductions.com.
Everybody, OJ Patterson, everybody. Hey.
Quick outro.
That's beautiful.
So you stay there. OJ, you can move out. Meg, come back in. Move this chair over.